The Olympians of ancient Greece were a powerful and complex pantheon of gods and goddesses who played a significant role in shaping the culture and beliefs of the Greeks. Their stories and legends have captivated people for centuries, and their influence can still be felt today in art, literature, and popular culture. In this video, we will explore the world of the Olympians and discover the fascinating stories and myths behind these iconic figures. Join us as we delve into the world of the Olympians of ancient Greece, gods and goddesses beyond mythology. The Olympians of ancient Greece are a fascinating topic that has captured the imagination of people for centuries. These deities, who were believed to reside atop Mount Olympus, were an integral part of Greek mythology and played a significant role in shaping the culture and beliefs of ancient Greece. In this article, we will explore the Olympians of ancient Greece and delve deeper into their stories and significance. The Olympian gods and goddesses were a pantheon of 12 deities who were the rulers of the world according to Greek mythology. The gods were believed to be immortal, possessing supernatural powers and abilities that made them superior to mortals. They were often depicted in art and literature as larger-than-life figures, capable of great feats of strength and prowess. The leader of the Olympians was Zeus, the god of thunder and lightning. He was married to his sister Hera, the goddess of marriage and childbirth, and together they presided over the affairs of both mortals and gods. Zeus was also known for his many love affairs with mortal women, which often resulted in the birth of demigods such as Hercules and Perseus. Poseidon, the god of the sea, was another powerful Olympian who was feared and respected by mortals and gods alike. He was often depicted wielding his trident, which he could use to control the tides and cause earthquakes. Poseidon was also responsible for the creation of horses, which were believed to be his sacred animals. The god of war, Ares, was known for his fierce and brutal nature. He was often depicted wearing armor and carrying a spear, and was feared by both mortals and gods for his unpredictable and violent behavior. Ares was also the lover of Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, and their affair was the subject of many myths and legends. Apollo, the god of the sun, music, and prophecy, was one of the most popular Olympians among the Greeks. He was often depicted playing a lyre and was said to have the power to heal the sick and injured. Apollo was also associated with the arts and was believed to inspire poets, musicians, and artists. Artemis, the goddess of the hunt and the moon, was another important Olympian who was greatly revered by the Greeks. She was often depicted carrying a bow and arrow and was believed to protect women during childbirth. Artemis was also the protector of wild animals and was said to punish those who harmed them. Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war, was one of the most respected and revered Olympians among the Greeks. She was born fully grown and armored from the head of Zeus and was often depicted carrying a shield and spear. Athena was also associated with crafts and was believed to have taught mortals how to weave and spin. Demeter, the goddess of agriculture and fertility, was responsible for the growth of crops and the welfare of the earth. She was often depicted holding a sheaf of wheat and was believed to have the power to make the earth fruitful. Demeter was also associated with the cycles of life and death and was believed to be the patron goddess of those who had lost loved ones. Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry, was one of the more controversial Olympians. He was often depicted holding a wine cup and was associated with excess and hedonism. Dionysus was also believed to be a patron of the arts and was often portrayed in theater and literature. Hades, the god of the underworld, was responsible for ruling over the dead and ensuring that they were properly judged and punished. He was often depicted wearing a helmet that made him invisible and was feared by mortals for his power over the afterlife. Hephaestus, the god of fire and metalworking, was the only Olympian who was physically disabled. Despite his physical limitations, He was a master craftsman and was responsible for creating many of the weapons and tools used by the gods and mortals alike. Hephaestus was often depicted with a hammer and anvil, and his workshop was said to be located beneath Mount Olympus. Hermes, the messenger god, was responsible for delivering messages between the gods and mortals. He was often depicted wearing winged sandals and a helmet, and was known for his speed and agility. Hermes was also associated with commerce and was believed to be the patron god of merchants and traders. Each of the Olympians had their own unique powers and abilities, and they were often worshipped by mortals who sought their favor or protection. Temples and sanctuaries were built in their honor, and sacrifices and offerings were made to them on a regular basis. The Greeks believed that by appeasing the gods, they could gain their favor and avoid their wrath. The Olympians of ancient Greece played a significant role in shaping the culture and beliefs of the Greeks. They were believed to be responsible for many of the natural phenomena that occurred in the world, such as thunder and lightning, earthquakes, and the changing of the seasons. They were also believed to be the arbiters of justice and morality, punishing those who acted against their will and rewarding those who were virtuous and obedient. The myths and legends surrounding the Olympians were an important part of Greek literature and art. They provided a rich source of inspiration for poets, playwrights, and artists, and their stories were often retold and adapted in new and creative ways. The myths of the Olympians also provided a framework for understanding the world and the human experience, offering insights into human nature, morality, and the meaning of life. In conclusion, the Olympians of ancient Greece were a fascinating and complex pantheon of gods and goddesses who played a significant role in shaping the culture and beliefs of the Greeks. Their stories and legends have captured the imaginations of people for centuries, and their influence can still be felt today in art, literature, and popular culture. The Olympians represent a unique and important aspect of Greek civilization, and their legacy continues to endure and inspire us today.